Day 536 of building the chicken coop. Now some of you may be asking, what are you doing and why? Houston, we have a problem. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. I built this with my hands. I've reached the point of, let's just hurry up and finish, you know?
Like getting chickens?
Yeah, get the chickens back.
Chickens back?
We take our landing bar situation. We're gonna have to hammer tap this because I don't think it's gonna fit, but it goes here. And I measured correctly, but this dude's off. So now I have to figure out how to make that work. We are problem solving here today, friends. Hopefully we're not making our problems bigger.
That's always a possibility.
Always. We're just gonna take a little bit off the end. That's what you always say to the hairdresser, right? Right before they cut all your hair off. Sorry, John. I cut off all your hair. I like it. Is it grown on you yet?
I like it too. I've already oh my gosh, you're the one who always wanted it longer. I was like, I always was ready to just cut it
where
shorter.
You keep that give me some. All right, ready? All right, I'm not gonna lie, I closed my eyes before I made that cut. I was like, here's nothing. So the true test, got my screws and we are gonna see if I cut it short enough or if I cut it too short. Well, would you look at that? It's a little snug, but it fit. Israel, what you doing?
Messing with the plastic.
Whoa, what is that? Whoa, look. What's that, buddy? What is that? Look at me. Say water? Add this to the list of things I've never done before.
Oh my goodness. Do you need to do it?
Maybe if you want to. Okay, ready? I'm just gonna go for it. How do they make this look nice? Do we need a better blade?
Sand it down.
A thinner blade?
I think so. Cool.
I'm just going in a circle. Well, I wanted this side to look more like this side.
Well, you ready to get your chickens back?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Finesse. All right, day 2. I'm still going. It's like been all day, basically. Here we are. We have all the sides on now. We have all the wire mesh that will protect the chickens. I cut one the wrong way and it was a little short, but I improvised. I put a board here and then I just attached with staples to the back of it that way. So that'll do. That'll keep it safe. Next up, we have to build the wheels. Everly, this thing gets some wheels, handles, and a roof, and then the back side, it's coming along to be a pretty nice little chicken coop, wouldn't you say? I'm like, these little guys are supposed to hold these big honking wheels on. Yes. But now that I have assembled, I understand. They are pretty strong.
What do you do, 2?
Well, I'm doing 2. I'm trying. So I'm really just trying to knock this out so that we can Shabbat and rest and take our day of rest without like impending project, you know? Okay, I'm ready. Day 536 of building the chicken coop.
That's about what it is.
It is in the hot sun and like everybody's like, get up early and knock your projects out first thing in the morning. Well, friends, let me tell you, that is when the sun is at its hottest in our backyard. It's like, and after it goes from the back of the house to the front. So afternoon is nice and shady back here and wonderful, which works for my personality because I really am not a morning person. But I'm trying to get out, knock it out, and it's hot. So I feel like I'm in the desert, and I have been for a long time. We're almost done. We're almost done. I'm doing the leg braces now for the support legs in the front. This is the front down here. So I've cut my angled pieces right here, and I'm drilling holes and we're improvising. We don't have all the tools we need, so we're drilling holes for bolts here, and then after that, there's a handle that goes on the front, and that should be interesting because we got to cut a giant metal pipe. Handle, and then there's going to be a roof, and then some of the plastic sheeting that we have goes on the back, and then the door. So lots of hinges and locks in our future. That's it, should be it. Then we gotta figure out how to work the electric netting, and then we should be ready to bring our chickens out. Bye.
Well, let's do it.
Now some of you may be asking, what are you doing and why? Why don't you just use a bigger drill bit? We don't have them. So, this is how we do things around here.
Well, check this out.
Daddy, can we go now?
Dark clouds.
Can we go
I don't know if we're ever gonna get this thing finished.
Come on, Daddy, let's go.
If it starts raining, I guess we could work on it under here.
Let's dig away.
Well, this is not what we were looking for. So I threw that over there. Not that it really needed to be protected from the rain, but what do you think, June? Is this raining on our parade? Yeah, she's thinking about that. Okay, so here's where I'm at. Thought I was like real close to the end. Realized some cutting these plastic panels, not my favorite thing to do. It's a little big chip, they're scary. Anyway, I need 2 more on the back. These go on the back. And then I need to cut 2 more for the back. Then I thought we'd cut the roof ones, but the roof ones actually get put on a frame. So we have to build the frame because it goes on a hinge, which is cool because then you can get in there if you need to. Maybe we don't need the hinge thing because my kids can just climb in the door. You should be able to lift up the top. Great. So have to still build the roof frame, and then the door for the chickens to go up we still need to put together. I just need to screw on these little steps to help them, and then it goes on hinges, and then there's a few different locking doors that go into place, and then that should be it. And then the handles, sorry. It's gonna get 2 posts that come up and a handle that goes across so you can pick it up and move it around like a wheelbarrow. That's the point. It's like this thing, if you were just to lift it, would be insanely heavy to pick up and move around, but the wheels on the axle and the handle make it like just pulling like a wheelbarrow or a stroller, so it makes it really light and easy to move by yourself. So even one of my kids could probably move this thing around the yard, which is important because we will be moving it and rotating it to different spots so the chickens get fresh bugs, fresh grass every few days. And then eventually when we have other livestock, we will have the chickens go behind them and follow in little sections to help basically dig up and fertilize the pasture behind them. So it's gonna just create a more lush pasture, and they work together. It's really cool. It's called regenerative farming, and it's where you use as many different like natural things like animals to do the work. So the cows will eat certain grass, goats and sheep will eat other things that they won't, and then the chickens will come behind and they'll scratch and get rid of bugs and pests, and then they'll poop and fertilize it, and then they just keep rotating around to all help each other. Super cool. I'm gonna go ask John what he wants to do here because I can stay under the deck and keep cutting wood and whatnot, or we could take a break and go inside and work on some of the other projects inside. The sun is shining, but it's raining. It's raining hard. So the roof goes on a frame. You have to build a little frame for the roof because it goes on hinges, so it goes up and down.
Oh, cool.
I thought we were on this bed. And the handles, here's the handles. Ready? It says measure and cut for whatever feels comfortable for your height. Yeah, except there's a very big height difference between me and you.
There's a feeling in my bones that makes me think I'm gonna be moving this the most.
It would probably be easier for you to squat and lift it than it would like for someone short like Tyler. If we made them really high, then for her to have to lift it and walk with it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess. Well, it looks like it's passing. We can kind of get back to it here in a second.
Houston, we have a problem. Like a big one. Like a big one. First problem was that we didn't have the right size drill tool. We improvised. Then we thought, let's borrow the right size one, because I bet a neighbor has one, and they did. And so It looks horrible, but you know, it works. We're doing it. There's kids on a water slide. It's chaotic here. But the next problem, and I tell you, the building plan said, no, it did give no description on how long to make these. I had 2 boards left. So it was either make the top part, this roof part, with just enough, and we did, right? Did we not? Like that was literally just enough wood.
Yeah.
Or don't have the handle. So this is like as long as I could make them, but it was like comfortable height. It said make them whatever's comfortable for your height, okay? That's what I'm telling you, that's how long, I promise. It gave no length. How are they gonna get out?
I think they can get out, it's just they might not be able to get back in.
I got an idea. Starts with this.
We were almost done! Danielle made a solution.
I like it better. It locks easier and it unlocks way easier. The locks work better. And now we can name our coop. Coop de Murray.
Coop de Murray. Ready, set, burr, burr, burr.
Oh, watch it run.
Here we go. Here goes nothing.
Nice.
It works, and I actually like the locks way better this way than the other way. We're gonna name it something, and then we still have to seal it before we can actually put the chickens in it. We're gonna have to do that tomorrow. So this is like a paint and a seal, but we have to put a clear coat that is chicken safe silicone because the chickens can't pick at this stuff. So we're gonna have to paint it, seal it, and then once that cures fully, we can bring our birds home.
That's kind of like the zero turn.
Oh, it's so light. It's so light. I thought it was going to be heavy.
Take it straight back. Oh, I guess you could turn it.
John's got his mower, and I got my coop.
Not going over the, oh, you need to lift it up to go over that. Oh, okay. She's stuck. He's stuck.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Nice.
There's no chickens in there.
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
You proud of yourself?
I'm exhausted. I think so. Are you proud of me? That's actually...
I'm proud of you. It looks great.
That's more my concern here. If you're proud of me, then I'm proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
What do you think?
Okay, let's see it with the house in the background. Let's see what it looks like.
Okay, let's open up this. No,
Oh, it matches perfectly.
Ah, I'm stuck.